the latest in news, pop culture, and encouraging you with biblical principles. We take an honest look at what's in our hearts, minds, and spirits.
Hello, everybody, and welcome, everybody, to the new self-checkout show. Welcome back. We are back in the building, back on the stream with the show, your favorite Christian talk show. We are back, and I'm glad to be here, and you know why? I'm glad to be here because today is my birthday. Woohoo! That's right. Today is the day. I am grateful. I made 50 plus one today. So happy birthday to your host. Um, so I'm so glad to see you all here. Oh boy, thank you. Facebook and WTM's page and YouTube. All you guys, thank you so much. Oh man, it's been a day. It's been a day. And when I say that it's been a day, I mean it's been a fantastic, wonderful, it's been a beautiful day. I'm so happy that I can say and share that I'm 51. I'm not ashamed of saying that. They were, hi, mama. Thank you. Thank you, mama. Um, they were making fun at work last night. I'm like, oh, you in your 50s, you old, you middle age, you all that. And most of them that were saying that were young people in their 20s and 30s. And I'm like, you just need to pray that you live to be my age. You know what I'm saying? My daddy used to say, either you get old or you die young. So I would rather get old. So that's where we are now. Man, I'm just excited. I'm happy. I'm glad to be back on the self-checkout show. As you know, you've been following me for quite some time. I have been nonstop preaching every Monday night for the past several months because that is preaching and teaching is my first love. That's my first calling. That's my assignment in this earth is to preach and teach. So I've been doing that, and we put the self checkout show on the back burner for several different reasons. But as you can see, we are back, and it is revamped. It is brand new. Cheryl Grace, God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are back. Everything, the show is revamped. Oh man, did you guys like the introductory video? Did you like that? I love it. I'm got some new stuff happening here. I hope you all enjoyed that. Yeah, so it is indeed a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to be alive. And I'm saying that because so many people that I know, well, I can't say so many people, but a few people that I know personally within the past couple days have left this world. God called them home, and it makes your heart sad when people that pass away. And some deaths hit differently than others. Chicago lost a great man on Monday. Steve Jones, affectionately known as Puff, sang and directed for Ricky Dillard and New Generation, for Fellowship Baptist Church started under Reverend Clay Evans, and he ended up being with Destiny Worship Center under Pastor DeAndre Patterson. Everybody loved Puff. We were not close friends. I would dare not even call us friends. He knows me if he saw me, and I know him when I see him. But he was an icon to Chicago, and he will certainly be missed. So I'm praying for Destiny Worship Center, Fellowship, New G, everybody that knew and loved him. His laughter was contagious, and he will be missed in Chicago. And also, Grandma Mamie Burks has gone home to be with the Lord too. So we're praying for Mississippi, Mississippi Mass Choir. Pray for me, all of us. That was grandma to me, right? Scott Ackery, man, I ain't mess with you, Scott. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. You don't cook no more, Scott. You had started cooking, had me hooked, had me driving over there on that west side, and now you done stop cooking. See, you done messed up with me. But thank you, bro. We appreciate you so much, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Man, I'm talking about the love that was shown to me today, and it's still coming and was so phenomenal. I shucks, I would between Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, it's got to be around 1,500 or so. Oh, you coming back? All right. Don't forget me when you come back now. Now, mind you, I live all the way in Willowbrook, so it's gonna take me a bit to get there. But for you, I will come. All right, and tell your wife I said, hey, yep. So over 1,500 or so messages of love and birthday greetings for your boy. Man, it's really, really nice. Listen, as you can see, we also have an overlay here. It says Monday Night Manna because that's usually what we do. But this ain't Monday. This is Wednesday. And tonight, because it's my birthday, I wanted to do a special show just tonight for my birthday. And I am 51 years old, and I am asking, not we. This is not the staff. This is me. I am asking that at any point in time that you have known me, me personally, my ministry, if you've been blessed by anything that I have done or said through WTM, through this platform, I am asking that you celebrate with me with a gift of $51. Why? Because that's how old I am today. I am 51 today, and we would love your support and the blessing of gifting to me, Pastor Will. $51. If you can't do that tonight, of course, you see the ways to do that. They're scrolling across the bottom of your screen throughout this program. And also, we have a banner up there where you could see it a little bit better. All right, so that's that. And I have since 50, especially, I don't know why, but I feel like the older you get a little more out of nowhere types of pain. You could just be sitting up watching television, and so you get a pain in your back, pain in your leg, and your hip hurt, your knees cracking, everything, man. But I have experienced it. I was at work last night, and I was talking to one of my peers or whatever, and suddenly I was like, "Oh man, back pain in my back out of nowhere. This is ridiculous." But that's what happened when you start getting older, man. But I am grateful to be alive to experience the pains and all that stuff that come with age. Now, also, guys, I'm sure you all know by now. I am, and let me say this before I say that I'm not doing no preaching tonight. we're not preaching, we're not teaching. We're gonna talk about some life stuff tonight. So just stay along the ride with me because I want your input and I want your feedback. Yeah, Mom, on some things that I want to talk about tonight because I hear some of the wildest stuff during the course of a week, whether it be on the radio, television, work. I hear and experience some crazy stuff, and I want to kind of share that with you all and see what you think about it. Now, first thing is this: you all know I'm a travel agent now, and I have been a travel agent for pretty much this year, this 2025, early 2025 January it was. I started, and I did not know a lot of things. I didn't know it, required all the stuff that it requires to be a travel agent. It takes a lot, let me tell you, in order to be a travel agent. I had, man, when I felt like I was in high school again because it's class after class after class, webinar after webinar, meeting after meeting. But that's what's required, right? To be a good, excellent travel agent. I want to be better than good. I wanted to be excellent. And thankfully, each of my clients that I have booked travel for, they were all satisfied. I have return clients, and that feels good, right? I had a client who I booked a trip for her and her sister and a couple of their friends, well, her daughter and a friend, in April, the end of April. Okay. She went and had a great time. I saw the pictures and everything. She posted and she thanked me publicly for uh, showing, her a great time as far as me booking the trip for her and all of that. And that was the end of April. Do you know she turned around early June and said, "Hey, I want you to book me another trip." I said, "Okay." And this one was for her and her husband. And man, it feels good. Thank you, Mom. It feels so good when people can speak highly of you for whatever reason. It feels good. And a part of what I do is, mostly, as they say, my niche is Caribbean, Mexico, all in there, Jamaica, Cancun, all that. Well, Cancun is Mexico, but really the Caribbean. And I love getting my clients all inclusive resorts, adults only resorts, because that's what they prefer. When you know what people like, you offer them what they like. And that's what I do. Now, I also am able to book cruises for people. Um, I can book a Carnival cruise, Royal Caribbean, Virgin, MSC, Norwegian, Celebrity, Princess, Disney. I can book all of those for all of those cruise lines because I have taken all of those classes and have the certificates that say I am able to book. Hey, Nene, how you doing? How are you? I have all those certificates that say I can book travel or cruises for each one of those lines. Let me tell you what I have not been Well, first of all, I don't post a lot of cruises anyway. I'll post a cruise if I see a really good deal. If it's something, if it's a cruise that I would go on, then I'll post it. Because y'all know I'm a traveler. I like to get out of here. I like to be in somebody else's country, preferably. I do a lot of domestic traveling, but I prefer to be out of the United States, on a resort somewhere. But what I haven't done, and probably what I won't be doing anytime soon, but who knows? It depends on the deal. But for right now, I'm gonna chill on Carnival Cruise Line. I'm gonna have to pump my brakes on Carnival Cruise Line. Couple things about that. Now. Personally, I do not hate Carnival Cruise Line. I've gone on, I want to say 3 cruises within the past few years. I think it was 3, maybe 4. I don't know. At least 3 I've been on. 3 Carnival cruises I've been on. Had a great time every time I did. But let me just tell you a little bit. About Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival Cruise, they are known as the party cruise ship. If you want to party, Elder Derek Mays. Hey, my friend, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. You all, Elder Derek is going to be with us for a Monday Night Manna coming up July 21st. You don't want to miss that. I will be posting a flyer probably next week. He is my great friend, and I love him so much. Y'all have no idea how much I love this dude. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Denny. Carnival Cruise, you are going to have a good time. Big facts. You're going to have a good time. I have a good time every time I go. However, I'll be never. I got to kind of chill on them. I got to kind of chill on Carnival Cruise Line because, Lord, Minister Prophetess Rosetta Thomas, a.k.a. Super, is here with us tonight. Thank you so much, Ro. I appreciate you so very much for stopping by. Yeah, man. Rosetta, get at me. You and Heavy, y'all love to travel too, so you need to let me book y'all trips. When y'all going here and there, I am a travel agent. I can take care of all of your travel needs. The Rev, Tina Davis Key, is in the building with us as well, man. Y'all making an old man feel good. Rev, I love you so much. How you doing? Tell my buddy Doug I said what's up. So Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival Cruise. See, this is one of the things right here. This right here. Y'all can see that. That's one of the things. All right, Super. Thank you so much. Don't forget. Yes, it's a lot of children on Carnival Cruise Line. Now, I'm not opposed to traveling or cruising with children, but some folks don't. some folks, they don't watch their children. They don't watch them. And kids be running all around, and I can't get in the hot tub or the sauna because not the sauna, the hot tub, yeah, because all the kids in the hot tub and got the nose running and stuff. Nah, I ain't doing all that. But it's a lot of kids, man. Hey, that's right. Y'all heard Doug. Doug said, hire me as your travel agent. It's a lot of kids there. Now, Virgin Voyages is an adult-only cruise. So you might want to check them out. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. See, let me tell you how I was raised. My mama raised me good. She raised me right. I know how to be respectful and all that kind of stuff. And when I see bad children, I'm like, and their parents are like right there, like right next to them. And I'm like, y'all ain't gonna. Prophetess Angela Smith, hey, my friend, how are you? Y'all, let me tell you about this lady right here. Y'all thought I liked to travel. She liked to travel probably as much, if not more, than I do. I don't know. But thank you so much, Prophetess, for being here with us tonight. Yes, I'm looking at these adults, parents, like on this cruise, like y'all not gonna check your kid because they just doing all kind of stuff, right? So that's one reason I'm pulling back from Carnival, Nini. I can agree. It's a few too many kids for me. And they didn't have. I don't think they had a curfew like they do now, right? Um, I don't. Yeah, I'm going on Virgin. I'm going on a Virgin cruise next year. I already have the plans for that. So, my apostles are here. My apostles are here. Thank you, Doctors Curtin Leonard Stennis. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Right, the parents in the casino while the kids out doing whatever they're doing, throwing ice cream at folks and all that. Man, we ain't got time for that. See what? See. Now, Angela, you just did Carnival, right? Yeah, I booked Carnival Cruise for you, I believe it was, or Royal Caribbean, I forgot. But they did have a curfew. Okay. But man, I'm like, no. Utopia of the Seas, and that's Royal Caribbean and MSC. I saw a documentary, you guys, on MSC cruises, and beautiful. I want to try them all eventually. I want to try all of them, but I'm done with Carnival for a little while. Elder Derek said I took my kids and never will again. You got to tell me about that experience. Right, Sunrise you did. I did Sunrise before too. I did a few of them. But so we got too many children on the Carnival cruise, and y'all see here's what's happening now with Carnival. Y'all know that everybody talking about, you know what, Derek? I'm Elder Derek. I'm not going to do this with you. A West Side backyard pool party, but you are not wrong, bro. You are not wrong. It's y'all. Forgive me. And of course, I love my people. I'm pro black. I'm pro people. So I'm not saying I'm anti black because I'm not. But Carnival Cruise Line, it's kind of hood, ratchet, ghetto, depending. Yep, it's true. And I'm just saying it for what it is. Look, I am of a certain age today. I'm 51, and I believe in calling a thing a thing. Because that's what it is. Carnival Cruise Line has a tendency to be kind of ghetto. Toya and her husband, they travel a lot too. Toya, y'all got to book. Y'all got to get me to book for y'all. Y'all know I'm a travel agent. I can hook you up. You don't believe me? Just ask Angela. Tina said they did Royal Caribbean. See, I want to do that too. I'm gonna do a Royal Caribbean. My next one though is Virgin, and I'm gonna have to do Royal Caribbean too because they got that super size. What's the big one name? The newest one that they had out, Royal Caribbean. Is it Utopia? No, Icon of the Seas. That joint is big, man. Carnival, but isn't Carnival coming out with them? You know what, Angela? I heard that they were doing an all adult cruise. Now, I am not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that. I might be interested, and I believe that they'll get a lot of consumers that wants to do that because it is adults only for people like me and Nene that's tired of kids throwing ice cream all over the place. Corn is here, newly married. She is a newlywed. Congratulations. Wait, did you get married or did you get engaged? No, you got married recently. Congratulations to you. Thank you for joining us. Derek Love, Royal Caribbean. I'm going to try it out. So, yeah, Carnival is kind of ratchet. But, if you have, let me tell you this. And while I'm talking, you guys, if you're just coming in, you do know that it is my birthday. We're celebrating today, and I'm asking everybody that will be a blessing to me. If I've been a blessing to you in any way, we're asking everybody who will share a $51 gift with me tonight because I'm 51 today. So find it in your heart to share a $51 gift with your boy today. Derek Love, Royal Caribbean. Corn, you are so very welcome. Beautiful bride you were. I saw the pictures. Derek, you tired of kids? Well, too bad because you got a lot of them. you can't give them back. It's too late. Baby's kids. Y'all don't know nothing about Bebe's kids. See, that's the thing. I think that if, as far as cruising goes, as far as taking a cruise, if you want to relax, don't go to Carnival. Go to Virgin or MSC or Royal Caribbean, any of them. If you want to just chill, don't go to Carnival if you want to relax. If you want to party and have fun, group trips and stuff like that, then you want to go to Carnival. If you're looking for nightclubs and dancing to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you want Carnival. But if you want to chill, you do not choose them. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that is one of the things I wanted to talk about is this cruise, because now Carnival Cruise, because they didn't, I'm so tired of hearing where them fans at. I'm tired of hearing where them fans at. Where them fans, I'm sick of it. Boots on the ground. Look at this, you guys. Look, my pastors are sewing $51 into me. Thank you so much, apostles. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want somebody else. I want the rest of you guys to follow Apostles Kurt and Linda Stennis and give a $51 seed. When you do, please put in the comments that you have sold your birthday seed to me. Now, I still want to get my party on. I heard they party on Utopia. Now, Angela, I am not opposed to a party now. I like me. Let me be clear. I like to party when I go on these cruises. I love to have a good time, but I don't. When it get a little too ratchet for me, I'm like, yep, I'm done here. I'm out. Exit stage right. Now Utopia, I'm willing to try because I've never done a Royal Caribbean cruise. I'm willing to try that. You're right, Mom. I do know that they love a good cruise. So I need to talk to Auntie Carol anyway, because she's been trying to get something related to travel from me. So I'm so tired of it. Where them fans at? I'm tired. And apparently, Carnival Cruise Line is tired also. They have now banned the clack fans. The clack fans, the fans that they pop in with the song and stuff, they have officially banned them in the nightclubs on the cruise ship. I don't know if they have banned them everywhere on the ship, but especially in a nightclub, because that's a line dance where them fans, look, Angela said retire them fans. I'm with you when you're right. But they've banned it. And see, here's the thing. Let me say this, and I'm moving on to my next subject. Let me say this. You got to know how to have a good time without all that other stuff. Because see, me and Angela and her husband and a couple of my friends, we can go and we can party and not do all that goofy stuff. We know how to have fun without getting outrageous and getting ratchet and hood and ghetto. Don't nobody want, well, that's a lie. Some people love that. Some people love that. They live their whole lives like that. No shade, no tea. I'm saying it for what it is. It's the truth. That's all some people know. It's a way of life for them. And if you have to calm down and not do all that, they call that boring. Well, call me boring then, because I ain't doing all that. I ain't got time for that. If I spend my money, I want to have a nice time with whatever cruise line I choose. However, moving on, because I could talk about travel all day, because just since January, when I tell you I have stories about my personal travel and about being a travel agent, how people will do you. It's crazy out here, man. But anyway, next subject. I heard a story on maybe Wednesday morning. I was coming home from work. I get off work at 6:30 a.m. and I was riding home. I listened to, and y'all listen to this. Just don't tune me out. Listen to this real good. I listened to 103.5 Kiss FM morning show typically on my way home because they're real fun and funny. But they have this segment on their show on Tuesday mornings called Stay or Go. And this is where they explore some relationship drama. Somebody either sends them a letter or they call them, and they're in a relationship, they're in a situation where they are asking for advice on whether they should stay with their partner or whether they should leave them. This one, this week was, I'm riding down 90 trying to get home, and I'm like, I was mind blown, right? Denise Dunn, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So I'm riding home, my mind blown. I'm listening. A lady called in. Lady calls into the show, and she says, I need some help, some advice, because I'm dating this guy. We've been dating for 6 months. And she said he's really, of course I'm paraphrasing. He's a really great guy, hardworking man, all this kind of stuff. And she said, but on the weekends, we like to go out. We go out Friday night, we go out Saturday night. And she says that when we go out, he starts to drink. And she said he gets drunk really quickly. And when he gets drunk, he gets combative. She said, not with me, but with other people. She said, not to blow. Thank you, Prophetess Angela. Thank you so much. I see your gift. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody, don't forget, we're asking for a $51 birthday gift for Pastor Will tonight. Thank you so very much. I'm so grateful. Thank you. So she says, he gets combative, and she says she thinks herself to be fairly attractive, and other guys try to hit on her, and while they out, and her boyfriend is ready to fight, and she says that he gets so angry that one time he got so angry, and he was intoxicated, that he literally got up and left her sitting right there, right? So she says, other than that, he's really great. And, I love him and all that kind of stuff. I just don't like what happens when he gets blackout drunk. And now watch this. Before she could even get any type of advice, she starts to making excuses for him. She says, he's really not a bad guy. It's just when he does that. I'm like, okay. So let's see what's going on. So now people are starting to call into the show. And the question is, should she stay or should she go? And so when I tell you 100% of the people that called in told her, you need to get out of that relationship. And I want to ask you guys that, what do you think? This dude, he gets angry, he gets combative only on the weekends. So she's willing to give him a pass because it only happens on the weekends. I said she should leave him. That's what I said. And I want to know what you guys think. Should she stay or should she go? I say she should go. And let me tell you why I say that. First of all, and this is my opinion, I don't think you have to drink alcohol every day in order to be considered an alcoholic. They got weekend alcoholics. They got Monday alcoholics. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. But if I don't care if it is just the weekend, if he's getting combative and ready to fight people, and he get blackout drunk, and he gets so mad about whatever, y'all out together, he gets up and leaves you, drives off and leave you at the club or the bar or whatever, and you got to find your way home. That's okay. She started making excuses. I'm like, bro, get up out of there. She needs to get out of that relationship, right? Because who's to say, what if he or they decide, you know what, let's stay at home this weekend and let's relax and watch TV at home. And who's to say he won't start having a drink at home and there's nobody for him to get combative with except her, right? You see where I'm going with this? Um, you know what? I think it was a lot of people feeling that way too, Mama, because everybody was, and people were sharing personal experiences about situations like this that happened to them, people that were drinking or on drugs and they were trying to work with them and all that kind of stuff, and it just don't work. Listen, people have to want change. I don't care how much you love them. I don't care how much, how long y'all been together, all of that. If a person is shown, I'm gonna help somebody with this. If they are showing you that they are not willing to change, you change and go. Got me? Because listen, let's talk, y'all. We just chatting tonight. Red flags. Come on, Charlotte. Red flags. Get up out of there. Let's talk tonight. Y'all share this. I want to invite some other people into my birthday party with you guys while we're talking about real life stuff. If I say to you, hey, listen, you are doing this thing right here, and it bothers me. It makes me feel a way. It hurts me. Whatever. If you say that to a spouse, a partner, a best friend, whoever, if you say something like that to them, and they hear you, receive what you said, and you see that they are trying to change, that's positive. That's a good thing. Keep them around because you see that they're trying to change. They acknowledge what you said. And they say, you know what? I hear that. I'm gonna work on that. And they, start to change that thing. That's a good thing. We know that people won't be perfect overnight. I get that. No, we're not perfect. There are things about each and every one of us that somebody probably don't like or don't care for. We all have our ways. I understand that. That cliche, what exactly? What's love got to do with it? Exactly. But if you say, hey, friend or girlfriend or boyfriend, husband, whatever, you're doing this thing, and it bothers me, it makes me feel a way, it's hurting my feelings, and I would like for you not to do that anymore. And they do absolutely nothing to change. That says a lot. That says, number one, I'm grown, I can do what I want to do. You can't tell me nothing. Okay? That's number one. Number two, it's a total disregard for you and how you feel. If they do nothing and you're saying that what you're doing hurts me, and they do nothing about it at all, no desire to change, that's a disregard for how you feel. That's a disregard for your heart. You don't need that in your life. Especially, remember, the two that I'm talking about on the radio, they were just dating. They were not married. So you ain't even got nothing holding you back. You ain't got nothing holding you back. If they were married, I could see trying to work it out, counseling, therapy. I could see that. Y'all just dating. Y'all don't even live together. So what are you holding on to if you keep acknowledging, right, that this person does this every week? It's a pattern. It's a pattern. So they do this every week. This guy does this every week. And you're saying, well, I mean, outside of that, he's a really good guy. Here's another little lesson. We got to stop making excuses for people who have shown us who they are. I talked about this some time ago on my show, Maya Angelou. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. What that comment? Red flags. Red flags, red flags. Sometimes some of this stuff is our fault. Y'all ain't gonna be honest. Nope, be honest. Sometimes it's our fault because we ignore the red flags. Like this lady did. Well, he all right Sunday through Thursday. He's good to me. It's just that Friday and Saturday he want to fight and get drunk and leave me stranded. Let me tell you something. You got one time to leave me anywhere. I promise you'll never have to worry about it again. Never, never. Hey, Mika, glad to have you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Some people are scared to be alone. Listen, man, that's true, Mika. I know some people who I wouldn't necessarily say scared. This is me. But I know some people who I can just tell they do not like to be by themselves. They always got to have somebody with them. And I'm different. I'm totally different. I'm my happiest when I'm sitting up on the couch watching TV with a nice little meal alone. I'm in my happy place. But everybody's not like that. Some people, you're right. Some people just do not want to be alone. But let me say this to y'all. Do not sacrifice your principles for the sake of having somebody, to say, oh, I got somebody, but you got to sacrifice every principle that you got. You got to compromise everything. Don't do that. You got to know that you're worth way, way more than that, right? Bishop Al Reese is in the building. Hey, Bishop, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you. So, yeah, you got to know your worth. I know it's cliche, but it's true. You can't just be letting people treat you any kind of way, Mika, right? Because of somebody like that who is afraid to be alone. You don't want to be by yourself. I'd rather be by myself with 3 kittens than to deal with somebody who totally disregards my feelings, right? You gotta know, and it's, you know what? It's good for people to be alone. There's a person I know right now. I'm not kidding. Was just dating somebody. This is Charmaine. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you very much. This person was dating somebody like April. Just 3 months ago. Dating somebody in April. They broke up in June. And do you know they are already in another relationship and it's just the first week of July? What? What do you mean? Elder Karan, thank you so much, sir. Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate it. All of you guys. Oh, this is great. All the birthday wishes. This is so wonderful. Thank you. How you go from one relationship into a whole other relationship in 3 months. You know why? Because people do not like to be alone. They don't like to be alone. You listen, I feel like when you come out of one relationship, if it ends, I think you need to take some time to deal with the baggage that was left, if any, the carnage. Hey, how are you, Sheila Skinner? Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. So glad you could join us tonight. I feel like when you come out of a relationship, you need to deal with the baggage, the carnage, if any, that was left from that relationship. Because especially if it was bad, like a bad relationship, it was just tumultuous, toxic, it didn't work, all of that. You need to take some time to detox from that man or that woman before you go jumping your hips in another relationship. Because you know what'll happen? Y'all listen to me real good. Listen to me real good. Clean your glasses so you can hear. If you jump into another relationship that soon after getting out of a toxic relationship, what's going to end up happening is you will make the last one, the new one, pay for what the last one did. You need a break. You need a break. That's right. Spewing up in the next one. Absolutely right. That the new man or the new woman has done nothing to you, but you still mad at your ex. So you're projecting that onto the new person. That's not okay. That's not okay, because now you're going to ruin every relationship you get in until you deal with you. Hey, Daphne. Yep, I'm this a special birthday show, the self checkout show tonight. So I'm doing it tonight because I just want to be live with you guys on my actual birthday. So thank you so much. You need to learn how to deal with yourself, because all these people, y'all talk back to me. I mean, I think I'm talking pretty cool, pretty good tonight. I think I'm stating a lot of good things, facts, and stuff. Because some of these people out there, y'all, them been married and divorced 3, 4, 5 times. And you mean to tell me it was never your fault? It's always the other one's fault. No, 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 no. Something wrong with that. And this, what Denise just said, you need time to heal. You need time to heal. You need time to heal. Y'all would not believe this. Minister Seth, all the way from Ghana, is watching us tonight. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. And again, congratulations on a new baby. I saw the christening and everything. Congratulations. Beautiful pictures, beautiful family. Yes. Unpack the luggage from the first relationship, pack a new bag for the new relationship. I like that. But in between, take some time to deal with the hurt, the trauma, if there's any, that you are holding on to or harboring from the last relationship. Because if you don't, you're gonna be mad at everybody that come into your life because you think they're gonna do you like the last one did, and it's not fair, right? So the end result for me for that relationship was she should go. She should not stay with that man, because I see something bad down the road happening for this couple if he doesn't get help or if she doesn't leave. Because if he'll act like that in public, what do you think he'll do in private? Just saying. I'm just saying. So that was it. That was it for that one. I got a couple of more lessons that I have learned, man. This year alone, a couple of lessons I have learned. Again, thank you guys, all of you, wherever you're watching. Those that are watching are going to watch the replay. I want to say thank you to you also. Thank you, everybody. This is today, right now, is my 51st birthday, and we do desire that you share a gift, a birthday gift with Pastor Will. We're asking everybody that can to share a $51 gift for my age of 51. The ways to do that you see here on our banner as well as scrolling across your screen continuously. Yep. So another thing I want to share, make sure you change your underwear. Daphne, you something else. And I want some of them cookies you made too. I saw them cookies. I want some of those. Thank you, Josie. Thank you. So glad to have you with us. Another thing that I've learned over the past year is you know what? This kind of ties in a little bit to a part of the last story that we talked about, and I keep going back to Charlotte's comment. Where is it? Let me go back to Charlotte's comment because I want to put this back on the screen again. This one about the red flags. That one right there. This is something else that I have learned. Um, you know, regardless as to how much you like somebody, how much you love somebody, you have got to stop ignoring their actions. You have to pay attention to patterns. Because I think I had. I'll talk about me now. I'm gonna talk about me, but I can't talk about y'all, so I'll talk about me. I had something happening. You know, not necessarily. I had something happening, but when you are around people, you learn them. You know, um, and I'm not even talking about like just romantic relationship, just relationship period, friendship, all kind of stuff, work relationships, everything. You learn people. I work with people. I've been at this job for 5 years, and I've gotten to know many people. I have a team. I'm a supervisor. I have a team of 22 people. That's reports directly to me. So seeing them every day, I've gotten to know them. Thank you, Kivia. Thank you so much. I've gotten to know them, and there's one person on my team, um, great worker. She's a great worker, but I noticed a pattern of her coming in late, um, like that whenever I want to come in type of late, right? um, Initially, I didn't say anything. I said I want to just see. I want to just see. And it started happening more and more and more. And I ended up having to say something to her about it. Okay. So here's my point here. You see people in your world, in your life, and they keep showing you, this is who I am. So I had this type of thing where I was ignoring some red flags, right? Let me say this. Let me say this. I used to hear, when we were young, we would hear our parents say things and it didn't make sense to us. But when you get older, it kind of all begins to make sense. I remember hearing when I was a kid, my mama would say, it goes something like this: any dog that'll bring a bone will carry a bone. I'm going to let that sit while I take a sip of water here. Any dog that'll bring a bone will carry one. If you are in a room where, for example, somebody is talking about somebody, a dog and somebody out, talking about them like a dog, what makes you think that when you get up from that table, they won't do the same thing to you. Something to think about, right? That's something to think about. If they will talk about any and everybody and their business and all that when they are not there to defend themselves, why do you think they wouldn't do the same thing to you? Because they will. They will. I wasn't coming on here to get a word, but come on through here, come from. Oh well, I'm not even preaching. I'm just chatting with the people, Minister Kiwi. I'm just chatting with the people. I'm just chatting, but I'm glad that you stopped in when you did, so that you can get the confirmation that you needed. Because the very thing that they did to them, they'll do to you. And you have to learn how to stop ignoring the red flags because of your relationship with them. I know you love them. I know. I know they're your best friend in this whole world. But you got to watch that. You got to watch that because that person, everybody has a person. Everybody. Me too, mama. Everybody has a person that they can say, don't tell nobody. This just between me and you. You know it. You know you got a person that you can say that to. And 9 times out of 10, it's either your spouse or a child or your best friend, right? And 9 times out of 10, you know it ain't gonna go nowhere because you feel that safety. Safety. You feel that, right? But every friend got a friend that got a friend that got a friend that got a friend, right? So you tell somebody, don't say nothing. This stay between me and you, right? And then the person that you tell, they also have somebody outside of you that they feel like they can say the same thing to. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, but you can't tell nobody, right? So when you leave the table, they are doing the same thing to you. And you have to stop ignoring the red flags. You see them. You don't want to. It's a willful blindness. You don't want to admit that it's true until it happens to you. Then you get to thinking, I saw them do this to other people. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Why didn't I know it was going to happen to me? You knew. You knew. I think somewhere in us we know. I think absolutely stop ignoring that. Stop ignoring the red flags. I think and something in us knows that there's a great possibility that this could happen to me. But I love them so much. I am blindly loyal to them. Loyal to a fault. But you have nobody to blame. I had nobody to blame but myself because I saw it and I still stuck around. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. You listen, when you get tired of getting burned by folk, you'll learn how to let them go. You'll learn. If you keep holding on to them, and it's burning while you holding, eventually it'll hurt you enough till you let it go. Yeah, man. These are lessons that I have learned. Lessons that I have learned. Those flags are red, not green. You better know it. You had better know it. Don't ignore those red flags, man. Don't ignore them. I finally learned I'm not a victim. I am a vessel. Hey, Kiwi, that'll preach right there. I like that. I'm not a victim. I'm a vessel. I like that. Yep. So I just want to share a few things with y'all tonight, just to give you an overview of the new and uh, somewhat improved self checkout show. Don't get used to seeing this show every week like I used to do it. I'm not going to be doing that. My main priority is to preach and teach the gospel. That's what you will get. I will have a sprinkle of the self checkout show here and there. Maybe once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks. Who knows? When I feel like it, I'll do the show. But other than that, you will get Monday Night Manna every Monday night at 7 p.m. But not next Monday. Not next Monday. Not the 14th. Is next Monday the 14th? I think I'm saying that right. Yes, Monday coming up is the 14th. I will not be on doing Monday Night Manna or the self checkout show because I am going on vacation next week. You will get no ministry from me. You will get no encouraging words from me unless it's a matter, unless it's a matter of life and death. If it's something real serious, you can always reach me. I'm always available to you. But there will be no show, there will be no church, no Monday night service. There will be none of that next week. I'm going on vacation again. Yep, again. It's my birthday vacation, and I'm going away. I am going to. Ooh, another lesson, real quick, Lord. If y'all stick around, I promise I'll be done in 5 minutes. Another lesson, and I want to share this with y'all. And before I do, don't forget, everybody, don't forget to. It's my birthday. Sow a seed into me. Give me a birthday gift. We're asking everybody that can to share a $51 seed, and so far only 2 people have given me a birthday gift that's been watching tonight. You don't have to, but I would love it if you did, and I would be so grateful. My pastors sold $51. Prophetess Angela Smith sold $51. You, Pastor Will, I ain't got no $51. I got like $23 that I can give you. You know what? If you can spare it, be a blessing to your boy. All right, you can do that any way you see right here: Zelle, Apple Pay, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You can do all of those ways. Let me share one more thing about vacationing. About vacationing. Thank you, Daphne. Thank you, Kivia. Listen, we all are adults here. Let me tell you something, and hear me really, really well. You better enjoy your life. You, you. I wish. Whew, you better enjoy your life. What is in? See, enjoying life looks different for everybody. It's not the same for me as it is for you. What I like to do for enjoyment, I like to travel. I am my happiest when I'm up on an airplane headed to somebody else's country, headed to Los Angeles, headed to Palm Springs, Miami, New York. Um, that's just domestically. Las Vegas. I could go to Las Vegas every year. I can go to Mexico every year. These are places that I love to be. I love going there. What brings me pleasure in this life is traveling. Let me explain myself. And I promise I'm going to be done in a few. I promise. That was my second close. I got one more. Do y'all remember when we were locked down and couldn't go anywhere? We couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't get on no, plane with 200 some people and go anywhere. We were stuck at home. And if you were not an essential worker, you couldn't go nowhere. They closed the Walgreens and everything. I was an essential worker. I had to go to work. I worked for the most lucrative financial institution in this country, the fourth most lucrative in this world. We are essential. When we had the pandemic, part of our job was to help keep this world running financially. That's what I do. And yeah, I got one more, Daphne. My third one, I can go. But we couldn't go nowhere when they finally lifted that ban. And mind you, we had just came back from a cruise like a couple of weeks or so, maybe a week or two before it was declared a global pandemic. We were blessed because we got back to Miami from Jamaica. We got back to Miami and got home, and next thing you know, cruise ships were stuck. They couldn't let nobody off because they were contaminated. They had COVID. And you know, back then it was real. I mean, come on, we lost millions of about 1.5 million people in the earth from that. So we were blessed because we got a chance to get home, you know, and we're not sick and all of that. So that was a blessing. But when the world opened back up, I looked at my life and I'm like, I don't like being told what I can or cannot do. Now that's just the truth. That's the truth about me. I don't like it. I don't like somebody telling me what I can and cannot do. I'm grown. Don't tell me what I can't do. Because when you tell me I can't do it, I'm probably going to do it anyway just to show you I can. But we couldn't go anywhere. And I thought about that when the world opened up. I thought about that and I'm like, what have I been doing with my life? I haven't been doing anything. All I was doing was going to work, going to church, and coming home. Going to work, going to church, and coming home. And I wasn't enjoying life. Because back in the day, I thought that was life. Man, there's so much more life to live outside of church, outside of work. I'm so glad. Hear me, scoot up. I'm so glad I'm not church famous. I don't want that. I don't. In my 20s, I thought I wanted it, but as I grew older and I began to see things and learn people, I don't want to have no parts of that. I want to do what I got to do, be a blessing to the people, and I'm out. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That was my life. And then I remember I had just came off my first cruise right when the pandemic had began, and I enjoyed myself so much. I'm like, there's a lot of world out here. And I made a decision that this is what I'm going to do. For the rest of my life, I'm going to travel. And I've been doing just that. And I'm happy. That's what makes me happy. You might like to cook food for 30 people. That might give you joy. Whatever gives you joy. You might like to buy a lot of clothes. I like clothes too. I look good most of the time, I think. I like my clothes too. But whatever your thing is, whatever you, Sheila, which one? You like to cook for a lot of people? Whatever it is that you love to do, whatever it is that brings you enjoyment, as long as you're not hurting nobody, doing nothing crazy, breaking the law, if it's good and wholesome, do you. Do you. And don't let nobody make you feel bad about you enjoying life, because guess what? They're going to enjoy theirs. See, that's what I'm talking about. Travel. All you travelers, I need y'all to text me or inbox me for your next trip. I will book your trips for you. Don't forget that. Whatever you do, enjoy your life. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about enjoying your life, because you'll be somewhere feeling miserable and angry, and they enjoying their life. We're not doing that. Starting now in 2025, we ain't doing that. Enjoy your life. Buy your clothes. Go on your trips. Buy your shoes, whatever. Cook for all the people. I like to cook nowadays. I don't know what happened to me, y'all. I used to wouldn't cook nothing. Now I just want to cook all the time. I enjoy it. This season may pass. I hope so. No, I don't. I like cooking. That brings me joy now. That's something I love to do. I'm not going to let nobody tell me you need to stop all that cooking. What you cooking for? You live by yourself. So I got to eat. People say some of the dumbest stuff. Weirdos. However, don't let nobody stop you from enjoying your life. Enjoy your life. Because guess what? You only around here one time. And when B.B. King and Bobby Bland, that song they made together, Let the Good Times Roll, they say you only live but once. And when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. You'll be dead. They'll still be living. Because you're trying to please somebody else. You better stop that. You better enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Y'all, this has been fun. I have enjoyed myself. Happy birthday to me. Thank you all for all the wonderful wishes. Don't forget to sow a birthday gift into me, please. If you don't mind, I'll greatly appreciate it. As many as can. Please sow a $51 birthday gift into your boy, please. Much, much appreciated. And don't forget, if you have travel coming up, I am the one to book your travel for you. Just reach out to me. And if you do reach out to me, please know that there is a $30 research fee because it takes a lot to get this information and book these trips, right? So let's be, hey, Crystal Mama. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Yes. So don't forget that. And don't forget, we're not on Monday. Next week, we are on vacation. You will not see my face on a live next week. And I want you to take a look at this one thing. And after that one thing, we're all gone. It's only going to take 30 seconds, so don't go nowhere. After this night, the next time we will be on will be Monday, July 21st. Monday Night Manna, and my guest will be the one and only Elder Derek Mays. You are not going to want to miss that, especially when you see the topic. Whew. All right, so take a look at this, and after you watch this, we're all out.
When I was lost and hopeless, when I was at my worst, it's grace that you extended that I did not deserve.
Good night, everybody.